Por géad míle fáiltisteach go dtí cead leabhrán íochta na bliana sa ag Scoil Samhraidh Willie Clancy. Á chur láthair gom héin ciarán ó Galabháin agus my leabhádóir mo chara úntach Brian Mullen. You're all very, very welcome to this year's singing recital for Scoil Samhraidh Willie Clancy 2021. A virtual performance this time. Unfortunately, we cannot all be together at the moment, but we're looking forward to better times when we will be all be able to come together again. But for the moment, both Brian and I have some wonderful singing to introduce to you over the next little while. So, chun túsa chuir le rudaí, raimid sústí counta na ní, agus is an son huas a hat ina de léachra múra an tanóis. Fear bhfuil cornaí riad a bainte féithríige, sin éman ó donna chu.
Go mean díochaíb a locht Scoil Samhraidh Willie Clancy. Seola mo bhealachtaí thugaí ó ghaeltacht racharan na mí. Ní le nefris a go dugan ócáid iarúil mar seo bríú gon seanráitis go méidirmuid beo ar an nám sé ríist ach le cónaid é ba muid cruinní le chéile is ráid na carach chéadhaile. Casa me cean go órán raftrií nuair a laide be órán a loitir le raftrií. Cé go bhfuil rintaí in nefris go mu é chuma. Mar go bhfuil stíl beag an éagsúil ar na línta filiachta tá san órán seo. Le heis chuid mhór go órán raftrií go náine ar a buinte buisearab go náine lorog stíl raftrií. Siad an tóran órán dreo Peggy Mitchell. Bait lampan dimroch kleis is nachlisoch grå. Eichulach istach le ganers nachsasoch les troid. Belintas is milche blas na milne mach fui choisk. Cool tromtesh van farnjach glas she Peggy Tomero. Is mine drach na clú min gal is na cúrna tilir trá. Creeper a glas das narga marainin delur is blá. Goit ai mai varta muintin la te fegi vil grå. Målens mojkrach kon to is meilet chonte veriko. Storm och ryn atrig då vien nach brannöstach så gos. Nu ich gesansli bei oledin sni boilron chuige bos. Avlana griol macron skell martu tom sinon. Ser washlun til gamenje mori is latte chrain loy. Da winche queen no art lessing níos tá puine blian is lá. Gá scrífáine síos le pean as Scoil Samhraidh do chail. Mar níor gwain an vansa siol ver chwet an bar. So skrisún trwy alter bnwy so cwerw deirdroch yn boes. Tal an rod nor walt mostor se fas go fanya chofin. Ga bela broch o glas ledor se fete so'n kin. Vlan an ul is prachtis no nadilur war no gran. Faredeloin goi daim chan shul is fech go wilchenam. Ta bracht is gile full is queshle is lasset as rorir. Himlan na finnes kranje glasjes sul is lagan bil. Ni breag be skelt moe nach ferme moechil. Le blian senjog achin lashels mees muino vlan greu. Mochra fwy hon omrag oitio gydagasyd mishitin. Gidiana bron fwy loch an ol go I wale ve cryn. Bear lamse poi go fegi arnos I venweg Islam. Maar hjul shegi bor lag she cryn. But lamtorte ver forter is cani long ljan. Puncher baur des glenni gor hon se weg mo fo koitan. Mochras mostor ve os mochor kainse koralam. Is letol hein loch namro gramach mochoting al. Chum raftri cuid go na hóran grá is deise, is róman súla agus is áile rábhaléin. Ach bhíon bua céanna aige leis na cuinte a chumse. Tá siad weignach Trúhéalach anboltach gréir mar Ellen. Trahul go mai is cuine faoibere I buibere Tomás Ó Dála atá sa géad ó an eile. Ach siad a dálína dearnach is sár a haín slumsa náit an neirann se dúirt raftarí an méid sin le déalaí mar haine selumm, agus feicir am nach bhfuil éon údar níos deise ná sin le gael le cuine nó molla duine haine se leis. Siad an tóran Tomás Ó Dála. Sé Tomás Ó Dála dá go fáin agus scaipir í sóg. Só dimir an na bás na grasta go dagadí a hó. Tá'n tír seo fad cráite ag siar chráchtar ó teag ar bhar spórt. Bhearachan báide as gacha cearda le breachta chuid ceoil. Tá na halaí na cuanta nó chodh leis is mér. Ó déag an fearhaine ran suircus a bhara bhéir. Báide se gáthúil na troch na maine bhar fér. Is ó sin tá'n fócht fáil treisir ingréin. Ba siúla cúig chuige le múna cráite gus méin. Áil mar dúrú níar hiúil sé diabh talán ná fér. Ard reid na bhfuil na cuachtaí seir fada tain. Ó sa chríonach rácún is túir faoi sibh dó I bláthas a réir. Siúd an chríomhálainn ins gacha cearta gáid heis sé dio. Scaipóch sé lán níor chruinne sé diabh tacón ná muoin. Chach sé státa ná nálach in brandís naon. Is I gahiar na ngrasta lár fáris I go roisid na hí. Scoil cráite na más an flochrán ná sé rinnean feall. Nach do chóla cordi ladir na begani nam Tamrogus nigon fai Crin crate o fagu egil Agruig shis le fana nostra kisi elierigin Nile pausen men a hardin Staffa quinte gedilur na gran Vegetitim le fana Snil blag laser waran dam O contra chlair dalocht ta bron locht green Ta smoot an alla gal is nich na hon en vrakerutin Ta tu shavari kel chamin gas muiteri roin Och rhaid y chlodin sasrin go cosan liam dosh Ta tiara hil rikil ag shir gal teg dina do broin O Kaluan farshiam sabar pipui argo fol Fes is a chlar shoch hoi gach dine roishol Son glacui vi gardel argus gorgache o Apollo marlitzer o se ogam tedchos choib Gorer fatlen hele spar daily non mechin locht kjol O menche moich leroch Sol esko veruncher fan Skrifun skeldag na verselar lekos khan Eichnios jachrera Naiket ni chorach gan Istort raftery an mechin le daily margar henne shalom.
Gormai good Eamon O'Donoghue. I'm Brian Mullen, and the other half of today's presentation duo with Kieran O'Galloway. Butch Cassidy to Kieran's Sundance Kid, and I'm standing up here on Derry's walls in my home city. The walls built in the 17th century that withstood the forces of King James just before he was defeated at the Battle of the Boyne. And behind me is St. Augustine's Church, which is reputedly founded on the grounds of Columkill's first monastery here in Derry in the 6th century. So the whole history of Derry here in one place. It's a town that's reputed for its music, but there's music everywhere if you know where to look. And a place that's sometimes overlooked for music is the County Fermanagh. It's jumping with music, song and dance. And it's from Fermanagh that our next singer comes, Rosie Stewart. She's from a musical family. Her father, Packy McKinney, is a well-known musician, and if you've ever seen her singing with her sisters, the McKinney sisters, that's something else. But she's here today on her own to sing us a couple of songs. Rosie Stewart.
I'd like to say thank you to the organising committee of the Willie Clancy Summer School for inviting me to take part in this virtual singing workshop, which we normally have on the Friday of the Willie Clancy week. I'm going to start off with a wee song that I got from the singing of Valerie McManus. Valerie is a lady from Derry Lane. She was married to Big John McManus, who passed away a few years ago. This song was given to me by Kieran Kelly from a recording in 1992 on the Pure Drop, and it's called Down by Loch Erin's Side, or Down by Loch Erin's Shore, rather. One evening late I chanced to stray down by a shady grove. I little thought I would be caught all in the snares of love. Returning to my dwelling place, a charming maid I spied. She's the bloomin' flower of Erin's Isle, down by Loch Erin's side. I stood a moment to condole, not knowing what to do. How to address this comely lass appearing in my view. Said I, my pretty fair maid, will you consent to be my bride? And we'll sail away to America and leave Loch Erin's side. Her cherry cheeks, her ruby lips, her sweet and comely smile, her raven hair in ringlets rare, she did my heart beguile. You'll have cows and ploughs and horses, and all your wants supplied, if you will come along with me and leave Loch Erin's side. If you be a snare of evil that's sent for to destroy, the virgin bloom of this afternoon, I pray you'll pass me by. I have no land nor property, but God to be my guide, and a servant maid will I remain down by Loch Erin's side. Now to conclude and finish, and to let the people see, she is mistress of my heart today and all my property. She has servants too at her command, her daily wants supplied. She can bless the day she chanced to stray down by Loch Erin side. Every singer should have at least one Napoleonic ballad in their repertoire. This is mine, The Wounded Hussar. I believe it was slow air, very favoured by Seamus Annis. The first person I ever heard singing this was Fran McPhail many, many years ago at one of the big singing weekends in Forkhill in County Armagh. All alone to the banks of the dark winding Danube, fair Adelaide did roam when the battle was o'er. Oh, where then she cried, have you wondered, my true love? Or where do you wither or bleed on the shore? She travelled a while, the tears her eyes flooding, through the dead and the dying she walked near and far, till she found by the river all bleeding and dying, by the light of the moon her poor wounded hussar. From his bosom that heaved the last torrents were streaming, and pale was the visage deep marked with a scar, and dim was the eye once expressively beaming, that had melted in love or had kindled in war. Oh, how sad it was, poor Adelaide's heart at the sight, and how bitterly she wept o'er the victim of war. Have you come then, she cried, this last sorrowful night for, to cheer the loved heart of your wounded hussar? Thou shalt live then, she cried, heaven's mercy relieving. Each anguishing wound shall forbid me to mourn. Oh, no, then he cried, for my life is fast fading, and no light of the morn shall to Henry return. Thou charmer of life, ever tender and true, take my love to my babes who do it before. Then his faltering tongue could scarce bid her adieu when he died in her arms, her poor wounded hussar.
Absolutely wonderful stuff, the great Rosie Stewart there. We're going to move a little bit further south now. We're going to go to Counter Vosgree. Is on atá Cahlóriada. Chás Cahlanias I Gúlé, agus thug sé leis na Hauranti úntacha atá le Grachtentin san taobh san tíre a fás an níosta. Hashe mar bhód an cór taskfor as an taobh san tír agus bíonn sé ar thráid na carach go héan bliain gan tip. Agus is súnta ar fad is céal gúil sé ling ríist im líana an sa. Seo chuaigh bheith cailóríada.
Well, dis muíomh agus fála go chúlé agus tá anmhránaring nafuil míad libh thuas sráid na carach. Ach le chúnamh dé be míad libh an bblion chuin agus buine míad tainmh níos mó ná roimhas. An chéadórán a chanad ná órán na scríb ferda bhanim pádraig ó crúlaíonú gael na gael. An tainmhtá an tárán ná sláán lem bhaile rúchais agus tá fón cosú le fahabra éalach a cheol leis. Ber slán wem gan char is gra com an clévíl go átrúh beag crefach cos awen. On áit úd go rasas go dánó go hesir is carder gach taobh diem gach aum. Mo lansa le bantror aling na mevrak, Dorani gach agus gach sa verra taobh. Sláin te unna sláin is daing ranta tí féhov le náilnocht is brehocht a glaun. Nach aling an náit ve gwael fan na slete átrúh na gréine gach aum. Mar a vasan an charhan go hardchan na caire farna go scoil is col. Blagris go trach úl arne go smere can an bach go gnach so lan maule grede. Fa jarko fa lassev ardchille crevige garlin is naeskoches krauer. Molan le gach arus kaun ardlahan elver vich lande gach reischen ar gaun. O vragit karkarne gulbar hum nega vagiv se reklassev glaun. Mo grasen nati nach gnajech de tedver, Hoglandi gusar big do stralev na herren. Dan bi na bashti a rato chuskelge do berling na schritt na schraung. Da juli salan le halan tocht me herdes no hatrov do bele lavau. Koshude, kosh maige, kosh slange, kosh erne on maru, kosh feles golaun. O ruch doch no nart knok go hatre fort vere, kundor ganstene skjuntale no gelvark. Voach molanche ni ranig smetchen le braucht is meus a hang. An dara órán a chana díomh se órán a dóla mí mór go léir nar a bhí mar dul ar scoil. Agus dóla mí sé seo á mí háló cealaigh nó an maistre cealaigh agus is mó duine sa cheantar sa a dólam an tórán waig. Ferdar bhanim tíormuid ó tuama ó screhan scríb an tórán sa. Agus tá an ceantar sa dír a trasna bhain luite ann. Maid an áiseach an dólar léimídir. Maidin áiseach agus clárach, spaldum bláv gum smedol rial. Munkel sean hir sadar an áling, a bhí go tlálag inis le blian. Hef solán chun ó cailín áling, is í fúáil les náin lín. Is bhí sí chana di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-di. Seo trasna ná mele fódar scainte, gos focail bhrathe go tóbhan bhéal. Ach hit an chláirí nom spáile lán los, sa trohan bhíg rug tréan. Van í scolachta mar dhéanach sárar, le híomh an gáire gos bésa mín. Ach lean sí gháildon, di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-di. Rú éiste dúirtsa agus go ruaite, mar níl weimse ach trár na slí. Is cé gur mórlam do fón brag lóte, tá mo chlósa inis na haithím. Tá mo chléig an fólovs mo chorp go tnáte, agus an chláirín san áing na lí. Mo léir níor stad si don di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-di. Dagus slán le go mail di mach, sar nais go chláireach I main ar chuas. Mín ting fánoch smoch rí na lán lech, gus níor bailum cléir ná tuan. Som a bháir conas tá seán bocht, snach lo haníis ar nais an scrúocht. Sé dúirt go cráite, di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-di. Lá bhain tureis blian is ráthe, hánig car beag chuing nar dro. Is siúd tar tar sé gan stóir áling, agus a máthir le mór chuid gló. Da lauren starvan fwy an laud, fiachint dogging I marvonly. Shadort sa larach, di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-a-di, di-ai-di-di.
Gurmaigad Hal, Cal O'Reata. I'm in the house now, at home, where I'm going to sing a song, and I don't want to be interrupted by passers-by, or have people looking at me, singing out of me in the middle of the town, like a mad person. This is a song in memory of Sean Corcoran, who died at the start of May. A friend for 50 years, and a man long associated with the Willie Clancy Summer School in various guises. Recently, he was doing intensive one-on-one singing workshops along with Sean Garvey, and he was to have presented a lecture on the Sam Henry collection at this year's Willie Clancy Summer School. He was a collector, a researcher, a scholar, a documentary maker. He did na Ballyhary Ceol for TG Carr. Great radio documentaries. Was also a fine singer on his own and with the group Cran. And this is a song that he gave to me, Lord Robinson's only child. It's in Bronson's traditional tunes for the child ballads, but the tune as printed in the book is unsingable. But Sean got his hands on it and untangled it and worked with it and made it into a song that you could sing. So for Sean Corcoran, this is his version of Lord Robinson's Only Child. As I walked out one bright morning through my father's fields so gay, a gentleman came up to me, these words to me did say, "Why do you pull these branches down? Why do you pull these trees? Why do you walk through these green fields without the leave of me?" Well, I have a leave from my own father and from my mother too. Why can't I walk through these green fields without the leave of you? And since you do it deny me here, pray tell me what's your name, that when I see my own father I might tell him the same. My name it is young Lord Robinson, did you never hear tell of me? I was taken by the Queen of Fairies when I was a young baby. Tomorrow is the 1st of May, they all go out to ride, and if you come down to Castlebar, you'll see them all pass by. You must let the black steed pass you by, and secondly the brown, but when the milk-white steed appears, you must pull the rider down. For I'll be on that milk-white steed, although it be so wild. Hold me fast and fear me not, I'm Lord Robinson's only child. So she went down to Castlebar about 12 o'clock at night, and with holy water in her hand, she watched as they passed by. She let the black steed pass her by, and secondly the brown. But when the milk-white steed appeared, she pulled the rider down. The first thing that they turned him to, it was a worm so long. Hold me fast and fear me not, for I am a man so strong. The next thing that they turned him to was to a fiery snake. Hold me fast and fear me not, I am one of God's own make. The next thing that they turned him to was a red-hot bar of iron. Oh, hold me fast and fear me not, I'll do you no harm. The last thing that they turned him to, it was to a bird so wild. You have me now, come bring me home, said Lord Robinson's only child. Then up and spoke the Queen of Fairies, and an angry woman was she. My curse be on your false face, I bid adieu to thee. If I knew then what I know now, 1 hour before the day, I would have torn out your false heart and put in one of clay. Lord Robinson's only child for Sean Corcoran. Well, we go to Donegal now for a singer, Brian Danny Minnie, Brian O'Donnell, a man who is very talented. He's got a lot of different things that he can turn his hand to. He's a fine chef. He did a number of series of cookery on TG Car. He's a fine flute player, but today he's going to sing us a couple of songs from his native Donegal Gaeltacht. Brian O'Donnell.
Well, hello, it's Mr. Brian O'Donnell na Brian Danny Minnie O'Donnell as anagre I Dirchonel agus tama inta buiach dan choste hog corudú couple of oren a chur in Morlaher in Shaw and you ag fele Willie Clancy. Well, tama gala húsa tamala oren jas maira oren Dr. Siri and Reike also oren grammar ta on agus ta Reiken na farsúl agus ta shakarshis a chojibre legaliere agus an ober nach maile se janu agus gurverle se va catch sheer shinim kjol agus na gesa haiva dausa harter agus ni maile se gober noya agus forman Toran seo a bhhail han na Scoil agus leagan éitiúil fásta ag banúasal mit de machaid Kathleen i gcónail. Seo Siri an Reike also. Bhí banna gcóna hrí gom is chur magre go léiriad Scoil má láfan na séntí gus tá manis gan éon van sarún mo chrí má lacan tú mé Jo tú bí agus é dá is leabíúr a chilaí má sa lat mé mar chéile Ní agus ma wachirí mé scartí le ma chórsin Go an ballis Christa gams gorí na bachan jarnas Is mór ma gúla galús is bag ma gúla wólam A dór an wón na walla dúní henne ní a chráiú Hamak a charran ma bontamar la fóer Na mas bad bristelam vedes run marower Ní gerúnear a gobar arms ní wíine gacha chórsin A glonsef me se callini Ta ré an war bosta Hanel gríthe gom na bhfuillinnis charó Maria wareiche Hanagus a gal na culú má bunte wartí da Mud a bunne mahal a seachar bí a deacha bhfuil ma janta Teacha mí ma nácht an bhí mam san ní wara Ní agus má dhearann sé srílam ga léasúí a bhfuil garta ná má chlé arstelam mar la marta Har díalú aige teallí riach an stabla ná la bailí Na ní hiar go cuairt na sesin má na deabhfuil a bhaoinear carde Atta bhaoin magram le balla begus teas a demran cardí Swell hen bullier washtru, da main mahiga hardlish, when hin get dan vas can gusti senela preti, a hadakala na munchanish, na hieri armayanu. Hjol malam mahir gechire kojachte gus festi eg bansha gus tausi has ma hatte krachter intiu hen ma porta hamsta og skausi sjedde nacht shan porta hiri ma vahadu a chalinen laka rek mai darna oren tagumen sho en YouTube na Canna bhfuil dúlhóra go héanam for ma seo a ham tafod da van éitiúil an seo cetí very héig a rórtaí as mindar na slúan seo hanacila anagre agus dólam se se chuid árain an am a her hór agus tuir se bhar hór léithe da gafne hat si ar árain a bí go gaithí cefniúir ar an seo agus ar náide tá fonínta jazz leis an gré tá an fear Jimmy síos go gaiileh agus a de go bhain seo agus nar han se ráist na bháile ví a gan rud a deag se na dhé agus chum seantá an gré galanta seo fan bhain a deag se in na dhé. Tom glas coiliú. Niala Tom glas coiliú na lúbín na nén Hartí ar fáhálan tábar na go cherin na liú na hiúl má faoi thursa huairis grún searc moich le dúl go bhhain malú agus heirí sí mé. Má hir na má hasú níal maslan is tí an mollabíus masu martam Chiardus na crinne agus fam der mollav Gadorin de chahar krun Herren fog away Pa komme kiskilu na kluvranen Tan rosen lekjon Gösus roja sabel Tanis farna skjønne kjuliachtagus men Bachra wal mas machalin Rumbi shallen hen Noar a hocus lafadus noar scarchus hua Rachmagachli naganyen mamuhuarch Glunman arli shenim his fan huan Nagveke mananyer awendus mustuam Agus fagam lamria kugvile ba Paul sleve dallia salinte dar Trialen da achri sawal fama good shren She mali maren few da winni gans spre Tragluashes dan chli Masklachian yalach agus salseach in irian. Chalky cobre malu da lo estai ergahir dan valach shulen shi. Mohrana wal mas mohed milgra favru an kullu nasri khnarsi Eskaneinach na giwyr ffael na ngeg. Gysyn i hyf ag y ffade la en schachten jag. Sy'n torren sy'n gwrdd mil y mahigaf as eistach lomyn sio yn yw, slaen agos banacht.
Gohaling ar fad, Brian O'Donnell son. Well, seeing that Brian has thrown down the gauntlet to me, I think it's probably time that I should sing a song myself. So I'm going to try a song that was written by Donacharu Mac Connemara. And she said that Donacharu spent some time in Newfoundland and that he composed this song while residing there, sometime maybe in the mid-1700s, maybe 1750, 1754, that kind of way. So it's called As I Was Walking One Evening Fair. It's a macaronic song, and it's interesting because he says things in the English lines that he contradicts entirely in the Irish lines, so it's quite humorous from that respect. So I'll give it a go. Learned from Seamus McCrae, a wonderful singer in this area here. As I was walking one evening fair, is Magadiano Malion. I met a gang of English blades, nes I that rechu again now. I both and drank both late and early with those courageous men of war. Skurving ilum sas nigerocher egen is gan de heilhaun nach tier vagan. I spent my money by being freakish, or drinking, wrecking, playing cards. Gin orf erge de gom na grere, na rats salsa nach niganar. 'Twas then I turned a jolly tradesman, by work and labour I lived abroad. Nisbioch dar Malingse Garmore and Fraxon is back and her Hitlam law. O Newfoundland, it is a fine plantation, 'twill be my station before I die. Chies and go marilum a ven ering, a deal got terry no dolphin gail. 'Tis here you'll find a virtuous lady, a handsome fair one to please the eye. On Pacus Daganus Massa Tre, Scotugu Macde Hum ve Alserai. I'll join in fellowship with Jack of all trades, and the last end of August should I but see. Nis house I costeles is meister bide, gar balkan love me mercer tea. If fortune smiles, I'll be her darling. But if she scorns my company, and then it's a banishty and tile and arde, savado not so very. Come drink a health, boys, to noble George, our great commander, nor o'er the Christ. His beer or naching come with a forehead, hence the hard the lagashiers. We'll fear no cannon nor war's alarms, while Royal George shall be our guide. Echiest go vecme an vroid sa charne, Hagan maxar fan moing house of rain. Make of that whatever you will. Well, we'll go on to the capital city now. We'll go on to the beautiful Dublin city, where Jerry O'Reilly is waiting for us with some wonderful songs. Jerry, of course, is a great friend of the festival, wonderful singer, song researcher, and a wonderful set dancer also. So here he is now, Jerry O'Reilly.
Hello, and I'd just like to say thank you to the committee for inviting me to sing on the singing recital at the 2021 Scoil Samhraidh Willie Clancy. The first song I got to sing is a great song called Van Diemen's Land, which I got from Tim Lyons. Tim was a wonderful singer. He just passed away there recently, and I just love the way Tim used to twist this song. One of my great pleasures and joys was to be given the opportunity to sing it in Tasmania in 2013 when I was over there on holiday. So here's Tim's version of Van Diemen's Land. Come all you gallant poachers that ramble void of care, that go out on the moonlit night with your dog, your gun and snare, the hare and lofty pheasant you have at your command, not thinking on your long career upon Van Diemen's Land. Poor Thomas Brown from Nina Town, Jack Murphy and poor Joe were three determined poachers the county well did know. By the keeper of the land, me boys, one night they were trepanned, and for 14 years transported unto Van Diemen's Land. We had one female prisoner, Peg Brophy was her name, for 14 years transported, as you might know the same. But her captain bought her freedom, and he married her out of hand, and she gave to us good usage, going to Van Diemen's Land. The first day that we landed upon the fatal shore, the planters all came round in flocks, there might be 20 score. They ranked us off like horses, then they sold us out of hand, and yoked us to the plough, brave boys, to plough Van Diemen's Land. The cottages that we live in are made of sods and dirt. We have a rotten straw for bedding, but we dare not say a word. We ring our huts with firing, and we slumber while we can, to keep at bay the beasts of prey that prowl Van Diemen's land. God bless our wives and families, likewise the happy shore, that isle of sweet contentment, which we shall see no more. As for the wretched females, see them we seldom can. There are 14 men to every woman, all on Van Diemen's land. Sometimes when I do slumber, I have a pleasant dream. I'm lying on the cool green grass, close by a purling stream, or wandering through a meadow fair, with my sweetheart by the hand. But I awaken broken-hearted upon Van Diemen's land. Perchance I had £1,000 all laid out in my hand. I'd give it all for freedom, if that I could command. I'd return again to Ireland, and I'd be a happy man. And I'd bid farewell to poaching, likewise Van Diemen's land. So the name of the song is The Palmerstown Fleas, and it's a song about a louse house in Palmerstown. In the 1980s, when I used to go to Slieve Lucra and collecting set dances, I told Dan Connell that I was from Palmerstown in West Dublin, and he said to me, "Did you know the song about the louse house in Palmerstown?" I said, "No, I didn't know it." So about a year later, I went down to the Scoil Samhraidh Willie Clancy, and I met Dan there, and he presented me with the words of the song as remembered by a local man in Slieve Lucra called Dan Scannell. So here is The Palmerstown Fleas. Kind friends, lend an ear to the truth I declare. Attention pray, pay while the same I relate. In the month of July I to Dublin did fly, but first bent my way into Palmerstown straight. At the end of my route, I've been tired no doubt, I went into an inn for to sleep at my ease, but to my sad mistake I was kept wide awake by the murdering bloodthirsty Palmerstown fleas. I had scarcely lain down when legions flocked around, my back and my belly, my hips and my thighs, all tearing and chawing and brutally gnawing, until all the neighbours were stunned by my cries. The blanket was falling, the pillow was crawling, it was so alive it was near in a blaze. The sheets they were shivering, the curtains were quivering, so horrid I say were the Palmerstown fleas. A tinker called Skerry from the county of Derry, he happened to be in that very same room. His wife, she was roaring, it was most deploring to hear the poor soul by the light of the moon. She jumped out quite naked, the truth for to spake it, the cries of her children, it would you amaze. Each moment that passed I thought would be my last, so horrid I say were the Palmerstown fleas. We were so affrighted that a candle was lighted, and the tinker called out to the landlord in haste to raise up and quell them, or likewise expel them, or else his old ribs he would warmly paste. Then the landlord did hurry, and he called on Dick Murray, crying, "Dickie Mavourneen, rise up if you please, and you, Fanny Fletcher, come help me to butcher a few of these murdering Palmerstown fleas." So Dick pulled a mallet from out of his wallet, part of the blanket lay on the hard stone, and he worked like a thatcher or else a stone smasher until he had left them without a sound bone. And the landlord a pounder as flat as a flounder, he attacked all those tyrants that did me so tease, and likewise Miss Fletcher as quick as a scutcher, she walloped away at the Palmerstown fleas. But this tinker, Tom Skerry, from the county of Derry, like a true loyal friend, he stood at my back, and all that would tease me or try to molest me, with his blackthorn cudgel he gave them a crack. Such cracking and toasting, such killing and roasting, I'll ne'er see again until death ends my days. Such a crimson-dyed bed-tick 'twould give you a headache, like the one I beheld with the Palmerstown flays. So now I'll abridge, and I'll leave you to judge of how I was treated by this hellish tribe. I paid for my lodgings and then went a trudging, the laugh of the village, the mock and the dribe. Till I go to my grave, no landlord or knave will e'er keep me out until death ends my days. For my bed I'll inspect it, and my skin I'll protect it, and I'll think of the night with the Palmerstown flays. Diddle diddle dum doddle dum diddle diddle dum diddle dum diddle diddle dum doddle dum diddle diddle dum diddle diddle dum doddle dum doddle dum diddle diddle doddle dum diddle diddle title dum diddle 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 dum diddle diddle dum pum.
Thanks, Jerry. Jerry O'Reilly. I'm sitting here now in the Garden of Reflection, a space that was built with EU money as part of the peace process, where you can come to rest from the bustle of the city and the hard job of sightseeing and shopping. But we're going to go from Derry now to the far end of the country, Kerry. Sean Garvey, I met him first in Dublin when he was living there, but he's back home now in his hometown of Cahersiveen, a multi-instrumentalist and a fine singer, Sean Garvey.
Kunstlauscher, Sean Garvey and Shep, in Cahersiveen, in Reinard, last month of Cahersiveen. Agus verjaarden koepla over aan de raad. En geef Sean een teletires na toen gebaan. Gas Shal hem gewoon niet gaan maar terwijl schacht die is toespraak had. Hij is Scoil Samhraidh oh. Kan het kwijteren. O Sarah Malaysia, Don Chaban agus egoira, vi capin bar in atata, agus broken crabbe in atachalata. Time teach fan hier, maar we koning mas kjære morkverig, maar vrallach faskulte, agus makjaunlum skinte, agus donnach av ban, Mavrajin sinse, o agon agrajin dilish, isma ta isagom sherda wandimo, egol chapain agus adjagum shiba, is a shul drucht egum hier. O viki will hein ask your son the eye. Nile bobradi avim rahaj. Ach, o clean gas, Erchmak is Erchmakam, Avin Achavoin, Godas Binas Kamam, Astrel Achavoin, Etjach Tavali, Gusni Ba Ma quirigen o couple, ach tobak agus pipwi agus queen gala agus ni hawe locht a gatil. Kjama merlinish Jose Shamyaki o tusnishak to di lesh Hello Donald Achana for Charles Stewart Parnell. Oh, have you been to Avondale or lingered in her lovely vale, where tall trees whisper low the tale of Avondale's proud eagle? Long years this fair and pleasant glade had nursed Pamela, her grandest quail, and cursed the land that has betrayed sweet Avondale's proud eagle. Long years this fair and a pleasant glade. That's the verse I sang last. Hold on. Hold on a second. Where pride in ancient glories fade should chill the land where he was laid, like Christ was 30 pieces paid for Avondale's proud eagle. Sorry about the hiatus in the middle.
Tarslan Yain, very great Sean Garvey. Hamid in sus a rangenish is doch a good shin took a finaraglyph, shin K Helvik and son Tev here ding, shock counter duchish Niklash to being gone out, dinner the Vura on in the tears. Raimi could he counter Galtach the Elle Fosenish, could he Corcogine, August is a son here at ha Caramorling, Farshoiger Fudge, and Paddy Water McGarrett Espalling out.
Desmrig agus tá sé go deas a bheit caiintú go léir it sanna milteán Malbe ach sé deas a mé misteán beo ach ní némar thá mléana a mar a bhúil sé deas sloch má bhúil sé chó deas am chuine nirna ach tíana me árán ará gíb agus le chunmh dé dean sé maithas dúin go léir. Band of Inglana, no ta bogo modi sliab. Olo mis a shof podo riabo ve geiste chlemo bohish, ku mich sé shoke. Bini meg tam haig. No marred kindi, no marred kindi vi karlt hamar wala he hurtaje. Meg hukti je, wala he marred hurtaje. Ach no ak hukti pegge je khoma. Ach Tjermen Toran go hoide. Ta bogo marishlia agus ta mele shaun ding o khalsa mahial Lenochim da sholus rishiar es a gachet donaun amagirian no gavelen Rachum Herenon Sonatun Amin Morun Rehna Smogahul Sredoro Avarigil Nogocht Goboyjejemorn Marishion Vando Von Englewan Dobjoignem Bana Dobjoiglan Ono Vando Dobarum Bando boyşıgacım Pipim maranalım Esahiyadan marrıknahtım Esakaum şaung şingülalın Nilen ogan o halkı o blekliye Nason goditwa mi varum Napilitrial sataruk Ledol daun bidasum Egetun ole şunum mendo balın Yonçı ben savun Çuur ben ağlayan Ben norigil şorşum Enyanna valubabui Dağaşkah melen nakri Ben Scoil bolem Eveni anagın yarlı Tagüteyn duh diyakrıh Diyar medagal posu Sndavayn şehen morau Davana vadasuna davin Shion vando von Hinglewan morausun Shude hier mohegim Skande yine rachon skrain Sediento edillati Snachushan Krina Abin Nanavach Achdinan Shiawan Nadu Legrian Sleta Sonnoim Noere Kiribin Yanatlat Onigan Navas Achtunul Shandilogin Soige Esachalin Plurigas Degenege Buam Gopras Mochukia the Slam Godoland. What a goal! Snena Toranson is Tasudum, Gadanishelu. Agus dáhan scéil bfuidir ha caiint is módaine a dhearhéondom catá bhíonn ó catá geistigum nuair I deireadh tar éis gachórán chuadar a ggóil. Deartha mé leat is gur gála gur a bhí brí sé leis chola gur a cúpla brí leis ach sé se brí spear le mhaoinnig. Deartha ná is istí sa titharne a bhainse agus me le héadí a ggórán agus Deartha ná chuma gur an go chola lán óláin áráin tá bud an dígi go baile. Agus sé bhí geist ann ná chuadar a ggó, gur sé le túirt le rá dus na daoine bhí géisteacht nó ná a bhí géisteacht beidir, gur raibh tórán tíochtnathe agus go nóchpáideoch a ngeophuigate nó a ganóphuigate. Chuid duine bhainnas bearla nar a chola sé an scialsan agus dúte as sure as my glass is empty, the sun is over. Snem dúte de mar goide. Agus deartha ná has ofta in piúnt agus an dát has ofta har naistigh an tamil agus marsin das, be cúpla go piúnt agus sinné an selda, sinné an áit is fearcha neuránara stoir menig ná, le heis na cón túrach agus duine I mórd piúnt láib médig agus túrán scíide we duine nó béidir níos bhána san I géisteach leat agus sinnéis líad fearra. Túr mé pe órán inis go má agus bhí sé cheann ó chéine betá sé sort mesan is ríisna mar a déir bide. Ach be mé gahamad a snócaine bríis tá éidir go cheann go déon sé deir bruhinn sé amachchas as a geann go minici gom agus téann sé trasna le chéile agus mar sin dó. Ach nach chaite níl sé deachómacham Diolch mé ceannar an nuad diolch mé bnachtóirí na híine. Beidir bnachtóirí na bhíine go dtí na leanín na bhfuil meáin. Mar a garlam lá agus íán na blian an maiútó mar gur a bán na bhí chun rilegan ceola pípa agus leúnar chlár agus land an gárne bhuiúd a bíchalína don agus aidot so amaireach gan os blachus le cúnamnem. Mar na panhinin suna cho go brach Erifegmahel Margar bed o choratlag Dochra e gagus do barbeme Os e gianachol konobas tanan dosu maskarnerem Sarıxın lıxla sonnoyvi Mayan storin şadıgar kustun Boyas do hoşum rogin Sporoyas Dölak tontul Doğur ve gergahano Vecbui Snakordi vi fitilug Nachotruan achlan Noinne postuşnen bordelinges şene dallanın Agus hiserke portola vergim Tanı tarıqavn sibrale koy Hünnüşini de hurtarsalı Skobrach nirelnid Begar mintis begar gardı Gobrach gegolnar neng Achayni shachua sarsavale Ikjaduslan geklanangal Kodurgol ista suligum inishke danig na horanchim liv Agus tasunum gudandrum achmagalor edibidio samar Ilan tahigumar nyosmenir na glandan Ach fos sunrache tam sas te gum chedian te gum div Mar budish Agus shiamusun ish agus yaman mudish gumarbor ana partiyum father bemish Agus Nirabang law nagu khosos gemiltown nagu biakshem biak nota lapad agus goni you couple of punt to genhenig lekede godas sukri hebiste bobbenekin na berko glor bede kek ni wir gaan pop queuing ach bidish bir ana khaintigen lekede as per ana hiske noch agus per ana wie she ishul wasel nachte de ham noch no mar nachte to ready slaw
My hua Paddy Warhan McGarrelch. I'm standing here now in the middle of Brook Park, a green area in the middle of the city between Rosemount Village on my left and St Eugene's Cathedral on my right. And many's the happy youthful day I played in this park, and I can still come here and relax because I live just beside it still. Willie Clancy Summer School is associated of course with Clare, so we couldn't have a singing recital without somebody from the county. This is Grania Cotter, who's making a name for herself at the minute as a singer-songwriter, but here she is singing a couple of songs she didn't write. Grania Cotter.
Hello there, I hope you're all doing well. My name is Grania Cotter and I'm going to sing two songs for you today. The first song is an Irish ballad with English origins dating back to 1906 called Blackbird, and I was inspired and influenced by Delia Murphy's recording of it in 1938 by her album of the same name. And I love the honesty of the lyrics and the simple but effective melody, so I'll give it a shot. Thank you. If I were a blackbird I'd whistle and sing, and I follow the ship that my true love sails in. And on the top ringing, well, I there build my nest, and I pillow my head on his lily white breast. I am a young maiden, and my story is sad, for once I was courted by a brave sailor lad. He courted me truly, by night and by day, but now he has left me, and he's gone far away. He promised to take me to Donnybrook Fair, to buy me red ribbons to tie up my hair. And I know that someday he'll come back o'er the tide, and he'll take me and make me his own loving bride. His parents, they chide me, and they do not agree that I and my sailor boy married should be. But let them deride me and do what they will, while there's breath in my body, he's the man I love still. So if I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing, and I'd follow the ship that my true love sails in. And on the top ringing, well, I'd there build my nest, and I'd pillow my head on his lily white breast. Yes, I'd pillow my head on his lily white breast. The next song I'm going to perform is a lament from the Napoleonic Wars. It goes under two names, Broken Hearted I'll Wander and Bonny Light Horseman. And it's recorded several different ways by several different artists, but each version goes along the same vein of a young woman whose love went to fight in the war against Napoleon, and unfortunately he never made it home again. Oh, Napoleon Bonaparte, you're the cause of my woe, since my bonny light horseman to the wars he did go. Broken hearted I'll wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. When Boney commanded his armies to stand, and he levelled his cannon all over the land. Yes, he levelled his cannon, his victory for to gain, and he slew my light horseman on the way coming hame. Broken hearted I'll wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. And if I were a small bird, and if I had wings to fly, then I'd fly o'er the salt seas to where my love does lie. And it's with my fond wings I'd beat over his grave, and I'd kiss the pale lips that lie cold in the clay. Broken hearted I'll wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. Now the dove she laments for her love as she flies. Tell me where, oh tell me where is my true love, she cries. And where in this wide world is there one to compare to my bonny light horseman who was slain in the war? So broken hearted I'll wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. Broken hearted I'll wander, Broken-hearted I remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. Thank you.
Beautiful singing there, growing a cutter. But for your homie taka go ceann scríbe nach mór, ní le cháránnaí bháin i linn is gom le chur láthair. Siarling go Connemara an trosa, mar bhfuil Catlín ní chúdáil. Fan Catlín an gradam sír de dábhfuil an óráníocht dúchas si sin cornaí riada sa mbliain 2016. Seo chuimhin sí Catlín ní chúdáil.
Is an Eliwan in Sto Cardin Mochri Leg Muyaslav Harid Ovrod Nuni War me Biomi Is it nothing share on it lad son it on in warn dia mar hog dum bar lad ewodan Scoil Samhraidh Willie agus bailach is limrach gan chuntas is bail mór vlachlia nach god a winter hein on leabhar agus chadrian Resúls go menne díana clán slób fada agus blian Sní chaint an gapo dialit na trian na na parken I bra glasudan emiach modin tu fiach na ineach gwaad asasana her is alilemi sneer racht mar laudan Store må fanacht så gå konachtem mar san vi ach I gran agus chogutsa Valentin in ach veik me godo son cora cune Gylin your head on grogan, a honig it on in war, at rin Ceylon was gebroach. Is a farrier ger an ar calume, moerish liav, son aitimach mochravo, Sol ma hit me shing rolat Avrin yon ngalichiach Skore varlede warinche Emar vekeci meria Gurmagi agus tasulam Kebri cannot will too stoigur Somalia a branwer seo gúil be bain sása as an geolcharim agus bhhailm so an deise hapúnis buchas a lacha leis a goiste ho cuireach an tóran se rint líb agus tasulam nach me se wad agus híla go rudí brenn níos áach tasulam nach me se wad go mé mu diog a gúládar a chéile a casa óráin agus ceol in éondí agus go mé an spirit sin le náireachtal a ríist i measc daine. So sinné agus trí menis órán skipui órán na fuir me am dhéide gon an de gráster órán na mocha Líbána. Airigi sos na falligi nu tan tachten in nations and láhar go scuilar na dúil tá fitte go crú agus las muid coniul go bhhartan. Seasaí le clús na taigi gú go gcuir muid fuin gach garda. Bishachas bua go bhí muid go luas go leach amach dúchar náhuid. Snach fada le fánum charig gan smál nach scailte go brachs nach bléis go sa chrahú le fáil sé sanam rá seán sgur be Padar a Yara Foundation. Tá crán an a lár sin leis chalan sgur be lútar a Yar na plantations na suckers a dás crían am lá gus beise láir mas féidir. Dina mimpi naí mar fecan a síl agus máchaní a rian an grásta. Go bheith me pílars lag marú sínte scap agus scuilir gharda. Liberty trí cais ballach enaí ag lách ribí níos tíntrachaí crávha. Déli gus díli minú a tír sa gán a mar spílin ardim. Schadig a chusil nach me chan an rí ach muid a bheith rin na chéile. Bech mu leal am o híomhs mo chhlaif lam síos sme roig in an gáil a sérin. Bech roar go chhuilach gan scolúb gan scrá gus Frank Kelly a gearan na déirge. Parlamentart is Scoil Samhraidh Willie Gart, Locht Rabine sin éidim. Is fadalum suas go gleis me fuem, an dromedarucho gus on Spanioch, go dagus cuart go connacht an uas, bei loch trebini gol of lante. Fuiski bra croagus fin fulan fuar, veis agan je ruige ar novid. Is queer moruet gemach din doen, sa maar half luite gordam. Gurmil mahagi agus herud be elle, gomer mit beo an tam sherist agus gomer mit liug a mask a hele.
I got the Kathleen Nicolan, and I'm up here on Derry's historic walls again, sitting on a historic cannon, no longer functional, and that's about it for today's song recital. I'd like to thank all the singers that put themselves to the trouble of videoing themselves at home, and my co-pilot Kieran O'Gallagher, who pulled all the videos together and the links to make this virtual package that you're watching now. Hopefully next year we'll be back together live in Milltown for Scoil Samhraidh Willie Clancy 2022. But in the meantime, from myself and Kieran, Slán.